il a fait de Paris son terrain de chasse de prédilection. Le chasseur royal, Aigle Blanc. Et son adversaire pour ce match. Débarqué de Yokohama, Japon, The King, Minoru Suzuki.
Two men in two very different phases of their careers. Aigle Blanc, still up and coming, although he's been winning championships all across Europe, including here in BZW. Whereas Minoru Suzuki, in his 36th year as a professional wrestler, the bell rings on his French debut. And Aigle Blanc, the match the BZW fans wanted to see. Suzuki's English may not be perfect, but he certainly understands what the fans are chanting. A wry smile on his face, because frankly they might be right. Aigle Blanc knows just the danger that faces him here. Suzuki keeping it basic to start with. Wrist lock, but Blanc found a way out. I guess when you're a wrestler of the caliber of Minoru Suzuki, you want to test every new opponent you face and just get a sense of how well trained they are, how well versed they are in the fundamentals, and I think Suzuki's going to find Aigle Blanc pretty impressive in that regard. And as you can see, the Royal Hunter more than holding his own against Suzuki. Side headlock. Suzuki. Foot in the back of the knee of Blanc. Takes him down to a knee, but only temporarily. To find a way out here. Headlock takedown from Suzuki. Suzuki, in terms of his European career, has competed numerous times in the UK. He's won championships, in fact, over in the UK, including over in Rev Pro. He's a former British heavyweight champion. In mainland Europe, this is a first. Credit to the fans here in Lille. Suzuki got the reception he deserved, somewhat of his standing. Suzuki just testing out the pain threshold of Blanc. Suzuki, more damage. Psychotic grin on the face of Suzuki. Suzuki very well versed, not just in pro wrestling, but in mixed martial arts. 30 wins in a 50-match career in MMA. Accomplished kickboxer, submission grappler, he's done it all. Has Suzuki. Taking his leg from under him here. Over a sharpshooter maybe. And across those legs over, he needs to get Suzuki onto his front. And the Japanese veteran resisting. He's got a handful of Aigle Blanc's mask. Suzuki not averse to some underhanded tactics if it helps him get what he wants. Blanc trying to retain his advantageous position, and he turned him over. Blanc turns him over. I wasn't sure he was going to do it. Got him hooked into that sharpshooter. Now can he get enough pressure on that lower back? That's got enough body weight down, and Suzuki able to move relatively easily towards that bottom rope. I think Suzuki exhausted Blanc so much just in the effort of getting him over onto his front, which we saw took a long time, that Blanc didn't quite have enough left to get that hold fully cinched in, but he follows up nonetheless with an uppercut in the corner. Blanc now chopping away at Suzuki. Suzuki, that just seems to have made him angry. Blanc tries again, undeterred, this fearless royal hunter. Suzuki, if anything, seems to be thriving on these chops from Aigle Blanc. Chop from Blanc. Snapmare takes Suzuki down. Drop kick right to the side of the head. Blanc on the apron. Gonna leap over the top. Oh, and a kick. That was bold. In terms of the mind games, Aigle Blanc, kick to the head rather than going to bring his whole body weight down on Suzuki. Will Suzuki see that being somewhat disrespectful? Suzuki, hard to believe, but he is 55 years of age. Shot to the side of the head. Suzuki just seems impervious to this offense. He's got Blanc by the arm. Gonna hyperextend that arm. He can't get the legitimate submission here because he's in the ropes. He's gonna have to break it before the count of 5, but he can do a lot of damage in those 4 seconds. Finally he breaks it, but how much damage was done to that right arm of Aigle Blanc? Clearly enough at least to put Suzuki in charge of this one as it starts spilling out around the ringside area. Fans have to get used to moving out the way of the action after that Falls Count Anywhere match earlier on. Highly eventful night here in BZW as Suzuki kicking Blanc in the chest. Trying to free himself from Suzuki, but it's to no avail. Going. Suzuki. Put him up on the stage now. Kick right to the spine from Suzuki. Suzuki, hang on. Suzuki might be looking for that Gotch pile driver, but no. Blanc knew he couldn't possibly afford to fall victim to that, especially not on that hard floor of the staging, but really anywhere. Tried to get back in the ring, Suzuki wouldn't let him. Suzuki having some fun now. Trying to show no fear in the face of Minoru Suzuki, but it's got to be disheartening when none of those strikes seem to be having any effect. And then one elbow from Suzuki sends Blanc down. Suzuki, what's he doing? referee distracted. Hang on now, Suzuki. That's what he was doing. Wanted the referee's back to be turned so he could choke out Blanc a little more. I think the referee saw it in the end, but well, you try disqualifying Suzuki. Now Blanc's doing the same, and the referee's certainly not going to disqualify Blanc if he didn't disqualify Suzuki for the same thing, but in any case, Japanese veteran Minoru Suzuki able to escape from that choke pretty quickly. Right hand there from Suzuki. Again, the referee, I think, has been pretty lenient here. No suggestion of a count out. No one wants to see this main event finish in those kind of circumstances. Chop from Blanc, and Suzuki taking some time to check what's in his nose. Blanc gave it his best shot. I'm not sure he wants to let Suzuki do the same. He didn't chop him. Never give yourself unguarded to Suzuki. You never know what he's going to do. Suzuki now wrapping that arm of Aigle Blanc around the unyielding steel ring post.
In the ring. What? Ring. What?
Well, suddenly, Suzuki's understanding of English apparently not so good. It doesn't suit him. Hold on. Suzuki known for being a little bit of a loose cannon, but you can't attack the referee. Suzuki just dancing on the edge here, staying within the rules. He's an argument. He's trying to intimidate the official, but again, the referee's not going to want to end this by disqualification any more than he would want to end it by count out. The action now back in the ring. I'm sure that's good news for Aigle Blanc, because Suzuki's going to keep coming with these kicks. Blanc trying to tough it out, but just the second one of those you saw wiped him out completely. Body shot to the ribs. Chop every one of those strikes. Whatever style of strike, whichever part of the body it makes impact on, just rattling the entire frame of Aigle Blanc. Blanc now hooking his arm over the top rope to try and prevent Suzuki from maneuvering him. Blanc into the corner, leapfrogs over Suzuki. Springboard crossbody from Aigle Blanc. That's the kind of thing Blanc needs to do if he's going to hang in here with Suzuki. Kick to the back of the head, the point of the toe, into the back of the skull of Suzuki. Caught him. A twisting brainbuster and a hook of the leg for two from Aigle Blanc. Blanc with pain radiating around his body from all those strikes from Suzuki. Still though, able to get his opponent up, looking for a suplex here. Suzuki blocking, shifting his body weight into the ropes. Suzuki hooking his right leg under that bottom rope. Referee wanted the break. Instead it's a kick to the head from Blanc. Blanc seeing that Suzuki is prepared to play pretty loosely with the rules. He's taking the same tack here. Blanc, middle turnbuckle. Suzuki moved out of the way. Gets him with a boot right to the face. Suzuki rolls Blanc into the ring. Blanc sent him to the corner. Kick to the head, snapmare takedown from Suzuki. He'll go to the ropes. The kick right into the heart of the Royal Hunter. An arrogant cover here from Suzuki doesn't get it done. Left shoulder comes up for Aigle Blanc. Suzuki trying to negotiate with the referee about whether it was a free count or not. Following the official around. Man, imagine being assigned to referee this one. You've got to keep Minoru Suzuki in check. Blanc still fighting. No doubt taking inspiration from the performance that we saw from Senza Volto immediately before this match. A championship winning performance for the French sensation tonight. Again, Suzuki seems to be happy for Aigle Blanc to try and go blow for blow with him. I'm not sure if this is what Blanc wants. This is a risky strategy against someone who hits as hard as Suzuki. That was a hell of a chop from Blanc. These elbows from Suzuki are surely doing plenty of damage, every one of them. Fighting back. Suzuki just seems to enjoy it. The harder his opponent hits him. Suzuki wanting more, demanding more from Aigle Blanc. Blanc looks exhausted. Finally the elbow from Suzuki, sending Aigle Blanc down. Might have knocked him out. I think that the point of the elbow there from Suzuki made contact. Blanc is thankfully not unconscious. He is moving, but having said that, I'm not sure if he knows what day of the week it is after that strike.
Aigle Blanc, Aigle Blanc.
Blanc having to use Suzuki's body to help pull himself up. Suzuki wants him up because he wants to knock him down again. Suzuki having some fun. Again, you've got to ask, how disheartening is it for Aigle Blanc when these strikes just don't seem to be making any kind of dent in the armor of Suzuki? Look at him, look at the effort being put in by Aigle Blanc. Another strike. And after Blanc fired off with 7 or 8, Suzuki takes him down with 1. Aigle Blanc's smart, he will have been aware that one of those strikes would be likely enough to take him off his feet. He will be mentally prepared for that, but then again, as they say, everybody has a game plan until they get hit in the face. Suzuki has him up again. This is Blanc first to the punch there and first to the kick as well. Elbow, discus elbow, right to the side of the face, and Aigle Blanc. Blanc is up on the turnbuckle. Blanc's going to go coast to coast on Suzuki. Aigle Blanc with maybe his best moment of the match, but can he double down on it? Can he do more damage here? Blanc, the knees into the back of the shoulders of Suzuki. Can Blanc get the win? Would have been, I think, the biggest win of his career, and he was less than a second away from getting it. Blanc dragging Suzuki closer to that turnbuckle. If you followed the career of the Royal Hunter, you know exactly what is going through his mind here. Blanc 450 splash, no one home. No one home. Suzuki moved out of the way. And Suzuki now. The armbar looking for the submission. Suzuki wrenching, tearing at that left arm and shoulder. Blanc refusing to tap out. Sliding along the ground. Trying to get to that bottom rope, but he got there. Somehow Blanc got there. Blanc crawling under the rope. Suzuki isn't going to give him any time to recover, I don't think. He's got him by the mask again, does Suzuki. There's a rear naked choke. Rear naked choke. He's used that to win many a match in his career, Suzuki, but Blanc able to escape it, kicked Suzuki in the head, and now Blanc going high again. He'll try a second time for the 450 splash, and this time he gets it. Blanc's got it. Blanc, hook of the leg, and a kick out on one. A kick out on one from Suzuki. The shock on the face of Aigle Blanc is palpable. The knee into the face of Suzuki, onto the back of the head. This time, he's got two, but he hasn't got three. It's progress at least, though. It's like watching a horror movie. Suzuki just coming back to life. Now Suzuki again. Suzuki again. The rear naked choke, the counter from Blanc. The shoulders were down for two. Take him down to an armbar. Blanc trying to catch him into a pinning combination, and he's got him, and he had him for 2.5. Kick from Aigle Blanc. Suzuki got the hand up and still took some of the impact. Goes behind. Again though, into the rear naked choke. And this time he's got it cinched in good. Blanc is fading. He's fading fast here, is Aigle Blanc. Suzuki transitions. You know what's coming. Hoists him up. The Dutch pile driver from Suzuki. The cover, and Suzuki wins the main event here in Lille.